guys, is that a lot of people are starting to get tired. Now, as I say, now we haven't seen this here in our province yet because we're so far removed from everything. But for some reason, our provincial government are pumping more and more people into our province from certain countries representing a certain religion. And the more they do that, the more it's going to eventually start creating problems for us here as well. The same problems that they've had in every other country of the world that have made this mistake. And so I think it's, unless we curb that right now very, very quickly before we start seeing these problems develop, we're going to start seeing the same problems here as they're seeing in other places. But what is gradually happening now, guys, is that people are getting sick of this. It's not that we're trying to be bigoted in the least. I don't have a bigoted bone in my body that I can think of. But at the same time, I understand the value of certain things that we have created in the West over the past several hundred years. And even though there's a lot of flaws to many aspects of our system, our democracy and all the rest of it, we're going through election times here right now, guys, where I know that whoever's put in office will be useless. A municipal government, a provincial government, federal government, I mean, whoever you put in office, they seem to be useless as far as making any significant noticeable change in society. We have all kinds of issues in this town, guys, that people are facing everywhere else around the world. We have a terrible homeless problem here in this town. We have a terrible drug problem here in this town, guys. You know that the whole downtown core, it's in a state. It's like going through a ghetto area with all the graffiti all over the place, people panhandling left, right, and center, and so on. I mean, these are things that I never thought that I would ever see in my entire lifetime in this province, guys. I thought that because we're such a small population base, we're not that poor a place whatsoever to not be able to manage the needs of the small a population that we have here, sort of thing. And I never thought I would see the sorts of things that I've been seeing over the past 2 or 3 or 4 years or so, the past couple of years in particular, where I moved downtown, that I've been seeing, that I have been seeing. And so it's getting to a crisis level here as well, and we're going through all these elections, and I'm just waiting to see now over the next few weeks, next year or so, after these elections are out of the way, what big massive changes will take place in this town, the capital of the province, in the near future. So, we have these systems set up, guys, that we can't just disband them. We just can't just throw away our democratic process and all the rest of it. We need our democratic process. We need what we have set up, for our societies to run, to function, to be as free and as open, and for us, the masses, the ordinary people, to have as much say as we can have in the affairs, of our own lives, But I mean, it's flawed. I mean, it's terribly flawed. We need to work on these systems, and we need to drastically improve what's wrong with the system. So, but that's what we need to do. Like, we need to improve it. We don't need to replace it with something entirely different that will create tyranny in our nation. So I'm not for dismantling every single solitary thing completely and starting from scratch like some people seem that they want to do, because they're not giving us a good, viable alternative. So all this madness that we've been seeing going on the past 2 years here now, guys, with all these woke lunatics and so on, that wanting to tear down the democratic system, wanting to destroy our religious foundation, sort of thing. You don't have to be fanatically religious to appreciate what your nation was founded upon, guys. Like the Christian ethics and so on that your nation was founded upon. You can still appreciate that and still value that and still work to try to preserve that, So what I want to see happen, guys, and what I'm in my own little small way trying to work toward, is I want to see a massive pushback movement very, very soon. Like, it should be happening now. It should have been happening like months and months back. So there's a fellow here in Canada, guys. He's out in Ontario. He's got a YouTube channel. He's probably got on other social media as well. He's beginning to do the same sort of thing that Tommy Robinson has been doing now for years in Britain. He's trying to raise awareness for the things that are going wrong within the country, sort of thing, and trying to initiate a pushback movement here as well. So I've seen some of his videos, I've reached out to him, I've tried to get him to contact me as well, so we can talk about ways to take this like to another level, sort of thing. And so there's Tommy in Britain. I'm wanting to start to do something myself, you know, like we need more people, guys. We need voices. We need people to begin to rise up and to fan the flames, you know, to start a massive fire, tsunami, what you want to call it, sort of thing, that will sweep over this country, that will sweep over all the Christian nations and so on, that, and take back our nations, guys, take back our cultures and all the rest of it, you know. Not saying for one moment there's no place for anybody else in our countries that are of different religions or different racial or ethnic groups. I'm personally not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that you come to these nations for a reason. You appreciate how the nations have been structured for a reason. This is why you come here, I assume, I would imagine. So appreciate that and work with us to try to preserve that, you know. So if you've got any kind of a force that's coming in that's trying to destroy that, then that is an enemy to you as well. So work with us to try to be a defensive force against that, so they don't have as easy a job to be able to come in and just take right over the way they want to. You know, because we know it's not going to be good for our countries. We know the way these countries function, guys, and you know the countries I'm talking about where this particular religion is the dominant religion in the country. You know how they function. They're not democracies. Women aren't free. People aren't free. People of other faiths aren't as free to the same degree, and in some of these nations they're not free at all. They don't have good economies and all that. There's a whole bunch of stuff, guys, that goes with being a part of this religious economic structure that they've set up, that we don't need in our countries, you know. So we need to be more and more vigilant of this. I mean, Israel is sending us out the warning. They've been sending the warning out to us for the past 2 years now, and we have ignored them. And rather than thank them for being on the vanguard of protecting themselves and doing a little bit to protect the West, sort of thing, all we've been doing is criticizing them and demonizing them for the past 2 years. And it's got to stop, guys. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. There's no justification for it. We've got to get out of this mindset. We've got to get out of this brainwashing. We've got to start thinking for ourselves, and we need to begin a pushback movement. So that's one of the things that I want to see happening very soon. I'm willing to try to get it started myself. Okay, an hour in there now, guys. That's one of the things. So anybody that's interested in doing the same thing, guys, just leave a comment at the bottom of the video, and contact me in whatever way. Try to find some way to contact me, and I'm going to delete any comments to these videos of the usual propaganda nonsense sort of thing, hating me and all the rest of the things I'm saying. Don't come to my videos at all. That's all you're going to do, sort of thing. We're getting the mosquitoes there, and I'm going to go soon. But I mean, if you're going to come to my videos, look at my videos, and believe in what I'm talking about here, and support it and all the rest of it, do so, and leave a comment, and leave a way for us to contact, so that we can start organizing ourselves and forming these pushback movements and so on. That I'm looking for ex-members of this religion in particular, because you are pure gold for us, guys, and anybody who's informed and educated and all the rest of it, that can know how to, and people who know how to organize things, people from business perspectives and all the rest of it, so we can really begin a very substantial, massive pushback movement over the weeks and months ahead, guys. So we can start changing the narrative. We need to change the narrative, guys, and we need to turn this thing around in our favor. Okay. And Israel deserves this, the Jewish people deserve this, and all the democracies, the Christian democracies of the Western world, that we've been hundreds of years, and in some cases well over 1,000 years, trying to create, guys. We can't just lose it at the drop of a hat, you know, over a span of a few years, a decade or two or whatever sort of thing, to religious extremist madness. You know, we just can't, you know, just can't do that. We got to rise up, we got to unite, we got to become a powerful voice, and be the change ourselves that we want to see in the world. You've heard that before, but that's what you got to do, guys. You got to be the change that you want to see in the world, you know, yourself, sort of thing. So that's the one thing I want to see come out of this soon. I'm going to be making more videos about this now, guys. I'm just seeing something up in the sky there now. That's my ADD kicking in now, guys. I'm beginning to, I don't know if the camera will even pick it up. There's a little, I think it must be a plane or something there, guys, but it's like a little shot of bright light there. It could be a cloud. I'm not quite, I don't think the camera's going to pick it up. It's almost like a star or a comet or something like that, but I doubt that it is, though. See the sunset there now, guys? Hope it's, you know, those. So I'm going to have to clue this up now, guys, because I know I'm losing my lighting here. The mosquitoes are out now. I'm going to get eaten alive. I need to have enough light to get back down over the embankment here now. But so there's that. And guys, I have been the past 2 years trying to contact whoever I can think of to contact. I would like to see a movement, an agency, something set up so that people in Israel, Jewish people throughout the diaspora worldwide, and all of their supporters, which I'm sure it's into the many millions, if not tens of millions worldwide, that we can find a way to connect, guys. We need to have a way to connect. So every time I try to message somebody over YouTube, and to leave a message of support, YouTube will remove that comment. It's like they don't even want people to know that there are people out there supporting them, especially if you're in a bit like aggressive in voicing that support. So we need to have alternatives. We need to have a way to connect with one another, guys. So I've been the past 2 years now thinking, it's like we need a group, an organization, an agency, something that connects Israeli people from Israel, and Jewish people in general, all throughout the diaspora, and their supporters, to connect with one another so we can be support to one another. I know for myself, as a supporter of Israel and Jewish people who's doing this completely by himself, I'm all alone in this. I mean, I'm relatively certain there's a handful more people around town, but I'm not coming in contact with them. They're all being so silent. I need it myself, guys. I need it myself because I feel so alone in this battle. You know, and I've got my own personal issues that I'm trying to work through as well. So if I had other people that I could contact, connect with, talk to, share my viewpoint, share what I'm going through as a supporter, and just hear the stories of people that have faced the persecution or the insults or the abuses or whatever the case might be, and they're struggling and they feel alone and all the rest of it. Well, I mean, it goes without saying, guys, like this supports both of us. This supports both sides of the issue. And so we desperately need something like that to be set up soon there, guys. So I better rush this up right now, guys. I only had an hour and well, I had about close to 2 hours, but I need to really clear this up right now. So that's the other thing that I want to see happen here now, guys, very, very soon. And that's about it, I suppose. I'm talking all a minute now because there's so much I wanted to get in. So now, guys, this was all a haphazard, spur of the moment here. I'm going to make a few more videos now over the next few days, next week or so, all connected on this topic, because there's tons that we need to be talking about here, and seeing what we can get on the go and all the rest of it. I'm reaching out. I'm wishing. So when you see this video, I'm going to ask you this time, guys, to like and support the videos. I normally don't do that, but I mean, I'm tired of putting this material out and seeing it go nowhere. You know, get no views. It's ridiculous. I don't know if YouTube is suppressing my videos deliberately or what, but enough is enough now. You know, like if you think what I'm saying is important, if it makes sense to you, and you want to see more voices like this rise up, you know, support us, like our videos, share our videos, and all the rest of it, sort of thing, and let more and more people be aware of it, sort of thing. Because beyond this right now, guys, I'm struggling to figure out how I can be of support and be of any effect whatsoever, you know, other than doing what I'm doing right now. So that's about it, I suppose, now, guys. I'd say it's probably 6:45 now, I guess, you know, judging by the lighting here. So I'm going to clue up here now, guys. I wish, so again, this has been this message, it has been a sharing of my own personal perspective on what's going on here, and the way I've been dealing with everybody now over the past 2 years. But it's also a connecting kind of message to my Jewish brothers and sisters in particular, to let you know, guys, that I am here, that I exist, that people like myself exist. You know, we do care about what's happening to you. We do feel for you. I want to reach out and be able to hold and hug every last one of you when you're hurting, when you're crying, when you're fearful. I mean, I remember the first Holocaust a film thing I saw, a documentary or something I saw on TV. I was still just a kid, and coming from a Christian background, mosquitoes around me all over the place, and I got the crew up here. I said as a kid that I would not, I would support Jewish people. I would be a friend of Jewish people to the best of my ability all my life, you know, as much as I could ever possibly be, sort of. Now I'm finding that things are developing in such a way that I have to live up to that now, guys, and keep to my word on that, keep to that, to my promise, and so on. And so this is the beginning of it, guys. This is what I'm trying to do. So yeah, so like and subscribe now, guys, and well, like and share. You know, if you want to subscribe, it's up to you, but like and share, and try to pass the videos around, and let me get some traction here, guys. I ask it every time when I do this sort of stuff, and nothing happens out of it. But I mean, you know, I'm doing the best I can, guys, with next to nothing to work with, so you need to keep that in mind as well. So on that note now, guys, I'll just give you one last little viewing now of it's certainly quarter to 7 there now. It's getting dark really fast there, guys, and so I got to see how I get down over this embankment now shortly, and head on back, and then get this all uploaded and published hopefully tonight before the day's over completely, and see what comes out of it. Right, there we go. So people on the lake there now are rowing, I guess. There's nothing ongoing on those sporting things. It must be just their own recreational rowing or something, I guess. I guess you can do it all summer long, I suppose, as long as you're able to. Lovely little breeze, not cold, it's still beautiful. We're going to have more right here now. So anyway, guys, that's it then. Everyone take care. So this last word now to Israel, my Jewish brothers and sisters. God bless you today. Second anniversary of your this horrible event that's after happening to you. I hope that you've had a chance to have a decent Remembrance Day and remember the fallen and those that you want to get back to your nation. And please know that you're not completely alone in this world. There are people out there that love you and support you and all the rest of it, and trying to do what we can to fight for you in our own little ways and so on that. And we just need to step up our game, all of us, I guess. You guys and those of us that support you, we need to step up our game, and we need to organize, unite more.